because everything carries also.
Did you see what it was?
So there's a.
No.
There's, they can toss them on if they want.
It's just this two.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. That's basically all it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like looking online and stuff, what to expect from the feedback I was getting from these guys over here. I was like, okay. I watched one on TV, that's good. Good evening, everybody. It is December 6th. It is 6:03 p.m. We're going to get a little late start here, but thank you for joining us. I'm going to call this meeting to order. Will everybody rise for pledge of allegiance? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, roll call. We are all here tonight. Tonight's meeting is the Truth and Taxation meeting to discuss our certified property tax for 2024. We do have copies of the updated property tax budget. If you do not have one, feel free to grab one. We can also get that out to you if you didn't get it on your packet. So we're going to go ahead and start with any comments from the public. I will grab that list. Michelle, can you grab me the list of sign-ins? Yeah. Thank you.
Sir.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call things up here and start, so. If you want to speak and you didn't put your name on here after I get done with the three that signed in, just let me know and you can step up. So we're gonna ask everybody to come up and speak in the microphone just so we can record everything loud and clear. Kevin Schumann, you are first.
I wasn't signing up to speak, I just signed in.
Okay, sounds good. All right, that was
That was
easy.
2 cents.
All right, Jerry, would you like to join us? Thank you.
And this is about the budget. And we are approving this budget tonight, or?
No, this is just to hear everybody speak about increase. You guys all saw that big increase in the mail, and so the new one, if you notice, we've got it down to 50.
This is new.
Yep. This one we'll talk about, we'll approve on the 14th
Is this one
of
we
December.
just got though? Today, tonight?
Is this is the one that was just emailed out? Yep.
Oh, yeah, but it was emailed out a while ago, right?
This one was sent out Friday? Last Friday? Yeah.
Thursday.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Thursday.
Just had a couple of issues. ARPA, COVID money, it says final budget 0, proposed 0. We did have in 23, 193, is that what we had? So I don't see it on here, reflecting on the budget.
Okay.
Doesn't that need to be on there?
Reflect for 2024.
For
We're not gonna get any
2020.
more, but
No, you're
for
not gonna have,
2024.
you're just gonna acknowledge that you did get it in 2023.
We didn't get any more money in 2023.
We got
Well,
20.
What, the way it looks, and you'll see this on the 14th,
Okay,
is, we have everything broke down nice and neat for everybody, because we've had multiple questions, but as far as the ARPA goes, it's gonna show that we took that money, they put it into the fund, the general fund, and then they took that money and paid for the pumps.
and how much was the bumps?
I know we ended up paying almost $6,000 more than what we got for ARPA, but I don't have that in front of me.
The first was like 60,000 or something like that, I don't know the exact number.
Because we got 109,000.
Yep, a total of 109 and then add 6 to it, and that's what the final total is, and you'll see that in the 14th packet.
So we got 2 sets of pumps.
Yes.
Okay. Also, HBC, looks like they reduced, the funding for HBC to $300 from $500. So I'm asking, I just saw it, so I didn't and wasn't able to talk to my liaison or the commission, because we didn't meet. But it takes $500 at least for one person to go to these conferences that we need to do every year. And $300 is not, I mean, we do get, you know, funding, a grant, but that does not cover, you know, the whole amount. So I'm just wondering, whose decision was it to make it go down to 300?
Sure, it was my decision to take all of our, commissions down to 300.
Well, that was,
And
that
don't
was.
take the full blame, we all agree with that.
We all agree.
Okay. I'm
To be
sorry.
consistent.
Okay, but that doesn't help our.
So how much is the
commission.
grant?
Well, every year it's different, right?
Okay, so do you know what next year's grant is gonna be, as that came out?
No,
to the-
no, it doesn't,
Okay.
it comes out every September.
So hopefully it's at least $200, so you have 300, you take 200 in one person.
Well, the conference costs $125, then you either have to pay hotel or gas to go down. And we paid it, what, 700?
Yeah, it was.
Per each person.
Yeah.
And we usually took 2 people. Now, our budget was 700 before. Okay. So you're gonna stick with the 300?
We can't make any changes tonight, so if we need to make any changes after we hear everybody's,
Okay.
input, then we have to have another finance meeting, like we have, at the other meetings, and then we can decide to change anything. But tonight, we can't make any changes, we can just listen and talk.
So,
And where was this, posted, this meeting,
then notice,
the notice, yes?
in our normal location spots, and it went out by email to everybody who's on our list.
Does it go in the paper?
It was in the paper.
No.
No.
And it wouldn't have,
No, it wouldn't have,
Okay.
but it has been in the past.
okay.
Thank you.
This has been submitted to the county and certified, correct?
No, so what everybody got is just a projection, that was certified, we haven't certified it yet, that'll happen on the 14th of December. So nothing is set in stone yet until the 14th of December when we vote as council. So that's what this meeting's about, to take everybody's considerations in. If we feel we need to have another finance meeting, we'll have a finance meeting to make any necessary changes, and then we'll certify our final budget on the 14th.
But it can't be raised, it can be lowered.
Exactly, we can't go any higher, we have to go lower.
There's a ton of prescriptive dates in here, and the one Brandon was referring to was on or before September 15th. We had to submit our preliminary budget to the county.
Karen?
I don't have any comments, I came to find out what was going on,
Okay,
to see what the prices, what the changes were and why the huge increase.
Okay. Any questions? You can always reach out after this too if you have
Yeah.
questions. Please do. I only have 3 that signed up, so come on, you gotta have something to say. You're not gonna let us off that easy. Okay. I wanna say a couple things here too. I just wanna, I'm gonna keep the meeting going a little in case somebody joins us late. But, you know, obviously, 3 of us, this is our first budget we've ever done, but starting at the beginning of the year, we saw a lot of funds that were not where they needed to be, a lot of balances that we need help on raising. This 15% that you guys see in the new budget, it's just, I hate to say it, but it's just the start. We could have done the 24, and we could have done that a few years in a row, and that's still not gonna get us where we really need to be with fund balances necessarily. That's not what we wanna do. We all live here too. We don't want high taxes. We know the county raises the taxes just as much. We don't wanna be like that. So I just wanna put it in perspective that it's not us, social media, you know, somebody was saying that we're overspending, we're padding pockets. We don't have any money to overspend. We don't have any money to pad pockets. So, you know, just to answer those posts that I've been told about.
Do we know what we went over budget this year?
We don't have that. We'll have that on the 14th.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What will the status of the reserve fund be going into 2024?
If we pass this one, Tim, what do you remember what, I mean, we were, percentage-wise, we
So
wanna get to 30%.
yeah, I believe, I have to think the additional fund balance was something like 70,000 on top of what, assuming we're, you know, working on budget, we stay on budget throughout the year. This gives us another fund balance addition of something like $70,000. Because we got more money from, local government aid, I think that went up 20-some thousand dollars.
7.9%.
Okay. So yeah, my recollection is it contributed an additional 70 to that, and actually our fund balance did get healthier. We started moving some funds around that were not being used, and that we closed those accounts out. So today, it looks like we have a fund balance of $168,000 in our general fund, which I think is, we've done the math. If that, it's getting us closer where we need to be, I think.
Yep.
But Tim, I have a question. So, the funds that you transferred, how much was it, $272,000 transferred into the general fund?
I don't remember, they were from various accounts.
Well, do you know which ones are,
Well,
what was the largest
At a
one?
previous meeting, I don't remember.
I don't have
It was
the
tax
packet.
abatement,
Pardon?
tax
Yeah,
abatement.
it was there.
There was like one fund that was $400 or $600, one was like $26,000 that we moved.
What was the Valley View Trail Fund for 21,000?
21,000.
And there's still a
I
positive
think it
variance
was
in.
tax abatement. That was, is that correct? I don't know, yeah, this is a question I have.
We
It says that
didn't move
it's,
any money out of that.
oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, are you planning on doing that? Because it says zero, so it means you're not taking anything out of it?
We're not putting anything in.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, there's almost a $260,000 balance in the tax abatement, and honestly, I'm not familiar enough with what that is to offer any opinions on it.
Is that the-
My assumption is if we want to entice some business, that's where that would come from an economic development perspective.
And one thing to think about too is we still have a fire truck, we have to figure out how we're gonna afford in another year. And, right now it's about $850,000, and we've only put 70,000 away for 4 years now. So, you know, there's a lot of expenses that are coming down, we're trying to figure out. And we're gonna hold, you know, hopefully the fire department's gonna help us find grants and, you know, things to raise money on that, but, that's not here. So, I mean, if we, just be ready, because we're gonna have to get a truck somehow, whether it's used or new, we're gonna have an expense coming that we only have a fraction of what we really need. And that's not gonna reflect in here. Next year it will. Hopefully we can figure out how to raise some money before that though, so it's not a shock. Any other questions?
How old is the fire truck?
We got one more year, it's 25 years old, yeah. So,
And FEMA mandates that we replace the fire trucks at a certain age. It's the law, we have to do it.
this particular truck is their backup right now, it is parked in the back of the firehouse, they only use it when they absolutely have to. So. Any other questions? Okay. Anything, anybody wanna say anything while we're up here?
I'd just like to thank the council for, you know, after we submitted a shocking amount of almost a 31% increase, I think, really dug in and worked together to figure out ways that we can bring it down to a more reasonable number. And it was a pretty good, I felt good about the process. It's still a little higher than I'd like to see, but we made some pretty significant investments in the city, especially in regards to staffing that will, I think, serve us well in the future. So, went through, there's not a lot we can do any further. We can certainly talk about some things, but, to almost half it, from what we submitted in September is
So,
good work.
can I ask a question? This 28% is not gonna be 28%.
No,
That's
the total was, what, 15.09?
Yeah.
15.
That's a good question. I had a lot of phone calls in the last
And the budget goes up 15.09%, but how it's distributed depending on your property is different too, because my taxes were a little bit different, the proposed were a little bit different than what I thought they were going to be, so. So it will be significantly less.
Any other questions? Troy, you wanna say anything?
No.
Lee?
No, other than thanks everybody for some good meetings and good discussions.
Just want to introduce everybody too that's here. This is our clerk, Sherry. So, welcome, Sherry. Jumping right in, coming on up here, so we appreciate it. And Michelle, thanks for being here tonight too. So, all right, well, I need a motion in a second. We can close tonight's meeting.
Do you have the motion?
I'll second.
All right, any other discussion? Okay, we will close this meeting at 6:20. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Adam and I wrote a FEMA grant, we got $695,000.
Thanks for coming.
At 7 o'clock, if you want to go to the county meeting and talk about your evaluation and
There's a
stuff, we
2-year
start at 7.
lag, so they have to open that.
Plenty of time to get over that. Yeah, watch out, there is a deer on 17 that we
No, and he travels all over the country, he delivers, even New York, and he said, John, when he got was very much just $605,000. For 15 years. And